Sitting here minding my own business and this pops in the door. We have, what have we got here? We have the Hydra HS635. So these have been released for a while in America. This is a 3-in-1. I've tested the 325 and I've got that as a spotter just now, and it's a really fantastic little scope. But I've not had one from brand new, and this one I've just acquired. So this is I'm going to actually use this as a standalone thermal scope. Now, you know I don't agree with standalone thermal scopes as such. That's why I prefer the Thermite. But I am going to give this a proper test. The 325 was really good, and it held 0 on that, and I'm okay with it. I want to check with the 635 because the 635's got a better quality imaging. These are going to run around about £2,000. You get them for, I think you can get them a little less than that. But let's see what's in the package. Because this can be used as a spotter. I'll use my calipers, might as well. They're here. These can be used as a spotter and clip on if you've got a chassis system or ER platform. Some folk do in this country. Or an extended front rail, and you can use it with one of your light hunter scopes, small 35mm lens, objective lens scope or something like that, as a clip-on. They are developing a quick release mount, which I'm testing just now. I'm not going to give any information on that, but that's just a little sneak peek. So there we go. Nice quality boxes we've been getting from DNT. They're really standout quality packaging. Good, fairly hard shell, but not solid case. That's pretty cool. You know what I'm like with instructions and stuff. Bet you there's loads of stuff in here that I'm just going to throw aside. So you probably notice I'm just testing loads for the 22250. I think I've got a fairly good one there. So for the stable, I've got to do some more speed testing and stuff like that. It's a bit of a disaster with that rifle at the moment. Anyway, back to the Hydra. And we got our USB cable, that can go in the box. Instruction can stay in there, that can stay in there. What else have we got? Throwing things down. We've got a nice little kind of hold. You've got your mount system. I've got a spare mount here now, so I'll not bother using that. And we have our Hydra in a nice little case for. And that's nice little sleek design. These are really, really light. They're good for spotters. And now the 640 is going to be an awesome spotter with the new development quick detach mount that they've been working on. You can really use this as a proper spotter because all you do is you attach a rail to that. But again, we are not going to discuss that. It's just a little teaser for you. It is something that DNT have been working really hard on and developing. But this one doesn't have a laser rangefinder, but I am told that they will be making these with laser rangefinders in the future. Don't need them. For the ranges you're going to be shooting this out to at night, I would suggest I wouldn't go further past 200 yards anyway when you're shooting in thermal. But we're going to have a play with this. We'll have a play with this in the field, and we will stick it on maybe some rim fires, stick it on the centre fires, and obviously ultimately we'll stick it on the 6.5 PRC or the 270, depending which one is not killing at the time. Ammunition is a bit of a problem right now, trying to get a hold of ammunition, hence why I'm doing this test loads for 22250. But we will get some testing done, hopefully shoot some deer with it, maybe get on top of a fox or something with it. This might even go on the 22250 to start off with. This might go on the 2-250 to start off with once I get a load development made, because it's got a nice little recoil. It's got more of a recoil than the 223. However, 223's got a little sharp recoil that really kind of is nice. But for a foxing round, 223 and 250 is what you're going to use. And then we'll put it on the 270 for a deer. Usual function buttons. You've got your power on button here. You've got various menus within. You can run your ballistics through your spotter if you want, but you don't need ballistics for this because it doesn't have the laser rangefinder on it anyway. This is basically a bog standard scope, but it's thermal. It's a 640 sensor thermal, and it feels amazing. It is so light. I can like play with it here. So it's good as a spotter. As many of you have seen the 325 get spotting roe deer and stuff like that, helped me out in a few stalks and clear fells and things like that. This is going to be a little fantastic run for me. High end, quite high end thermal now. Although you do, and it's that price point where it is miles away from the competition on price, which is really good. Anyway, so there's the kind of unboxing of this Hydra 3-in-1 multifunction thermal. It could be a standalone scope, a clip-on, or a handheld. You can turn the reticle off like what you can do most of DNT devices. It'd be a spotter. You can put it onto clip-on mode where it automatically calibrates to be used with one of the Light Hunter scopes, and then you can use it as a standalone scope where you've got multiple pallets, multiple reticles, and it zeros just like any of the other Zuluses. So there's the unboxing of the Hydra 635. See how this is in the field. Happy hunting, stay safe.